man from this town screwed up in front of Abraham Lincoln during the Civil War. True story. Same guy went on to become rich, lived to be the oldest man in America to have graduated from Dartmouth College. And he almost didn't graduate. I am speaking about Dr. Zeeb, Z-E-E-B, Gilman. He was born here in the town of Piermont, New Hampshire in 1841. His father was also a doctor when doctors often bled patients. Zeeb Gilman went to the local one-room schools, and then he went off to Kimball Union Academy in Meriden, and finally, like his father, to Dartmouth. At Dartmouth, he got into his senior year when the Civil War broke out. He and some classmates enlisted in a company of volunteers from Rhode Island. Now, when commencement time came, the enlistees were furloughed so they could come back to Dartmouth and graduate, receive their degrees. But Dartmouth said, They refused. They said the men had not completed their course of education. So there you have it. But then Brown University down in Rhode Island let the men know that they, Brown, would honor their work from Dartmouth, and all they had to do was show up and they would get degrees from Brown. Well, Dartmouth heard about this, and so they relented, and all the men, including Zeeb Gilman, got their degrees from the Big Green. During the Civil War, Zeeb Gilman was stationed in Washington, D.C., outside the office of the president himself, and when Lincoln first passed, the young soldier slammed to attention, presented arms in salute, but he was so nervous he realized his rifle was held the wrong way out. How embarrassing. President himself got a chuckle out of it, gave a kind word, and later he spoke often with a soldier. After the war, Zeeb Gilman applied to graduate school at Columbia to study medicine, and he graduated. He was now, like his father, a medical doctor. He then bought a coal and lumber business down in Ohio, and he got rich. And at the age of 45, he went west, settled in California, where he lived for the rest of his life. He died in his sleep in California in June of 1946 at the age of, you ready for this, 105. And he attributed his longevity, the Piermont town history tells us, to a combination of the granite of New Hampshire mellowed by the sunshine of California.